Recording. All right, guys, thanks for being with me and just making a commitment to learn about your health and wellness. I want to congratulate you because for a lot of us, it is a hard step for us to say, yes, I want to get started with that. Yes, I'm excited about learning, about toxins. I'm open to that. I want to just make a disclaimer right off the bat. I am not a medical professional. I can't treat, diagnose, prescribe, or cure you. I'm going to talk about things that are only for educational purposes and information. And you can check out oil testimonials for testimonials from real members to show you how they've used essential oils. And there's great reference guides and materials that I can point you to as well. So my name is Ashley Diet. My husband and I are Diamonds with Young Living. We've been using oils for about 3.5 years. What is awesome about that is I have an incredible team of people that I've just been able to share a little bit of my heart and about getting rid of toxins with my 3 little boys, and they've jumped on board with me, and now we have thousands of people where we really are not just an organization or a team, we're really a movement, and we're moving in the direction of health freedom and of time freedom and of financial freedom. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So essential oils, we hear that as a buzzword all over, and I want to describe what they actually are. So essential oils are highly concentrated aromatic essences of trees, shrubs, herbs, grasses, resins, and flowers. So all different kinds of parts of the plants can make essential oils. They are greaseless, and they're not like other oils you have in your home, like olive oil or coconut oil, for example. And there's something that in the plant, they actually help the plant's natural defense and protective mechanism. I love to talk about this with anybody that's brand new, so I want you to lean in and listen closely. Essential oils in the plant have 3 jobs. Their jobs are to heal, restore, and protect the plant. And so they are equipped to do that in nature. And what they do in the plant, they are actually able to mimic in our bodies. And God made them from literally the beginning of time. He made plants for us to use and us to consume and us to be able to benefit from. So I love looking at it that way, where God made them for us to use, and He made our bodies with that frequency that matches the oils, and that we're actually able to work in a perfect symphony with them and just make something beautiful and restorative. There are about 300 different essential oils, but you only need about 10 to 15 to build a solid kit for you and your family. It's like a base kit. It's kind of like what you have in your first aid kit. You definitely don't need to be an aromatherapist or an expert. We'll show you in this class how to use them. And every single day, I just always say to people, like, it's just about cracking your bottles open, smelling them, seeing how you feel, and then using them different ways on your family. So when we talk about essential oils, that's awesome. We have that background knowledge. A great other fact about them is they've been around pre-biblical times. They were actually mentioned, or I should say written, with the Egyptian hieroglyphs and Babylonian tablets. And then they're referenced in the Bible like over 900 times. And the reason I added that like in there is there's all kinds of things that are the wood of cedar, and we talk about frankincense resin, just all kinds of things in the Bible that we know are alluding to them being linked to just therapeutic grade things in the Bible. It's crazy to me how different it looks once you know that fact. So why Young Living, and why in the world am I advocating for you using Young Living? Well, I want to be real with you. Not all oils are created equal. Many store-bought oils have been produced with pesticides, and they've actually been extracted using chemicals, using additives, and that just adds to their yield. It adds to the amount or the volume of oil we're actually able to get from one cook of oil. Young Living is the oldest and most trusted essential oil company in the world. We actually, as a company, have been around for 23 years, and more informally for 28 years. We do have a seed to seal guarantee. I would absolutely invite you to check out seedtoseal.com, and you can learn that we are just a farm that's beyond the organic process. We actually hand weed our farms. There's no pesticides used, no weed killers, no chemicals. We actually only ever use our own plants and our own waste materials, per se, from the distillation of the oils back as herbicides on our plants. Young Living members can actually visit the farm every year and be part of a harvest and replanting. And y'all, I want to tell you something. I have tasted, touched, seen, felt and emotionally connected to the process in which we get our oils. And when I look at it and I look at our triple testing that happens in the labs, and I look at our distribution product or process that is completely fair trade, it literally touches a part of my heart that I didn't know existed, where I can not only know thy farmer, which I advocate in my life with food, but I advocate even more in my life when we talk about essential oils and the fact they actually go into our pores and into our body in 26 seconds and reach every cell in our body in a matter of 20 minutes, guys. Every cell in your body, one drop of essential oil actually has 40 million trillion molecules, and that's more molecules in one drop than cells in your whole body. So one drop can literally touch every cell in your body. So you want to be careful, and you want to make sure that you can trust the company that you're actually using, because it is something that goes and it affects everything inside of you. Essential oils do also cross the blood-brain barrier, which means they can affect your spinal cord and your brain. They can just create new neural pathways. They can help reprogram mRNA, like all kinds of amazing sciencey stuff that I am excited for you to learn if you care to. And Young Living members, when I said they can step on the farms, anyone can at any time. We have our harvest open, and we actually have a group right now in Idaho harvesting balsam fir, white fir, blue spruce. It's amazing. And I don't know about you guys. All I know is my iPhone, it's from a $1 billion company, and they don't let me build my own iPhone, but they let me bottle my own essential oil. And that really shows me their transparency and vulnerability as a company, and how we're able to be part of that process. Again, visit that seed2seal.com. So let's jump right in on why you use essential oils. That would be because they are powerful. They can cross the blood-brain barrier. They can reprogram your cells, all kinds of amazing things. And we know the quality and purity matters. And that's why Young Living as a company stands up and is just incomparable to anything else. But let's talk about how you actually use them. So there's 3 ways to use essential oils. The first way is topically. Essential oils are absorbed by the skin, largest organ of our body. And if you actually look at your feet, yeah, gross, right? The bottom of your feet actually have 2,000 pores, and they're some of the largest pores on your body. So it's a great, I need some peppermint. It's a great way to actually get the oils absorbed rapidly into your body, or apply an oil that you don't really love the smell of them. You can also use carrier oils along with essential oils to actually apply them to the skin. And what that does is it dilutes the essential oil, not diluting its effectiveness, but actually making it as a time release, where it's taking longer to absorb into your skin. So it's going to act a little bit slower per se, but it's going to last longer on your body. Great thing with kids. I love to use it in roll-ons. I make, a muscle rub, a foot rub, a sleepy time rub, body butter. And then another reason that you actually will dilute an essential oil is to spread over a larger area, like pan oil on your back. You want to dilute it with a carrier oil so you can actually spread it farther. Love that concept because it's a dollar saving thing as well. You can also dilute it because it might feel spicy or hot on the skin. Like thieves feels a little spicy on my skin, so I like to dilute it to just take out that spice. That is so crazy. I'm going to drink some water on that. I'm sorry. All right. Carrier oils, we talk about diluting essential oils. We're talking about diluting them with a carrier oil. That is a nutty or a fatty oil, and that is like coconut, avocado. I personally love almond oil. All of these oils we actually will use, and it will make it easier to apply to that larger area. And it's another great way to get your carrier oil. It's just behind the V6, which is a vegetable oil blend from Young Living. You can use essential oils to make the DIY products. I was mentioning body butter already, but you also can make a DIY perfume. You can make a homemade lotion, all kinds of ways you can use them. When we talk about not using them in diluted, we're talking about using them neat, which is directly on the skin. Like with lavender, I like to use it neat directly on my kids every single night, on their wrists, on the bottom of their feet. I even like to take it, and we're going to go to the next thing, which is aromatic, cupping it over my face, and then rubbing it right over my body. So aromatically. So scents can affect mood and memories. And scents are the fastest way to actually reach the mood center, which is the limbic region of the brain. That's why essential oils are fantastic for mood boosting and mood stabilizing. What they actually do is when they reach that limbic region of the brain, that's when they're able to change and reprogram your neural pathways in your brain that are going to help you just feel differently for the long term. Most American homes have some kind of synthetic air freshener, like plug-ins, Febreze, Yankee candles, whatever it is. And these contain chemicals which have been linked to cancer and other health issues. Most of them, the number one ingredient that makes them actually last longer in the air is formaldehyde, which is what we use to embalm bodies, not what I want in the olfactory system of my children, my guests, my husband, and I. So when we kill those cells in our olfactory system, we're actually just blocking that transfusion of that mood stabilizing, that mood centering, all of those great aromatic things that can get into our brain, that limbic region. And you can also use oils in a diffuser. I have one of my favorite diffusers right here, the Home Diffuser, and I love to use this. I had the Home over there. Actually, I'll take all the Dewdrop in a box. So this Dewdrop diffuser, when you open it up, what it actually does is it's able to go into the air so that you can use less of an oil because you're not dousing everybody. You're putting, maybe 4 to 6 drops in a diffuser, and you're affecting the mood of the room. You're purifying and cleaning the environment. Maybe you had like bacon for breakfast. If it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you don't want to smell like bacon. Or another favorite use for me is just when people need some immune just protection. I like to use a diffuser all the time when I have guests in my home. So that is that beauty. That is the Dewdrop diffuser. 4 to 6 drops, and it will change your entire area. It covers about 300 square feet, and we have other options that can cover more. And when you use that diffuser or spray bottle, you're actually replacing that synthetic air freshener, and you're saving money and getting your chemicals out of your home. So the next way you can use them, and I don't know why, this is so embarrassing, right? After all, peppermint. We're just going to inhale some peppermint. So good. So Young Living has specific oils for internal and dietary use. This is the third way. And they have a white label, and they're called the Vitality line. They are actually the same as the non-Vitality line. So it's up to you how you and your family want to use them. But when they're labeled for internal or dietary use, that same oil in the colored label is for aromatic and topical use. So Young Living provided bottles with white labels to make it easier for members to know what can be used internally. So you can add them to a cup of water or your tea. I like to put a few drops of thieves, 1 or 2 for wellness support, and a spoonful of local honey. It's amazing. Same thing with that lemon, lavender, peppermint, and copaiba during the spring season for me. You can also use them in cooking and baking. Just remember, they're more concentrated than extracts, so just a drop will do ya, a little dab will do ya. Even dip a toothpick into the bottle and add to a dish, rather than big whole single drops for basil and oregano, because it can be a little spicy and hot. I also love to use them in a clear veggie capsule for targeted support, to support my digestive system. There are specific ones I like to use to really get into my body and affect me right away. So with safety, I want to mention that next. You should never put oils in your eyes or in your ears. You want to put them just simply around those areas, around and down here, right? You should dilute oils that are hot to the skin. If an oil ever feels warm to the skin, do not wash it off with water. Remember, water and oil don't mix. Just dilute it with a carrier oil. So that's something that you always want to keep in mind with using them. So now we're going to jump right into the premium starter kit. So Young Living has, telling y'all, I don't know what is wrong. I'm so sorry. Young Living has over 150 oils and blends, which is far more than any other essential oil company out there. So it's like hard to even know where to start with. If we just said like 150 oils, just oils for you, it would be so confusing. So we go ahead and just give you this beautiful kit. And it is basically all of the basics that you would use in your kitchen per se every day, wrapped into one beautiful package. So you get 11 11 oils, a few other goodies, plus the diffuser of your choice. So if you were in person with me, I would pass around each oil and let you just apply it, maybe to your wrist, smell it, talk about how I use them. But I really want to make sure right now we understand just 2 or 3 ways to use each and every one. And when you unwrap that beautiful kit in the mail, when you get it for yourself, you're going to open it and you're going to be so excited, and you're going to crack each top and smell them yourself and experience them for the first time in your own home, and it will be so much fun. Lavender. So lavender is for restful sleep. It is really the Swiss Army knife of oils, and that's because when you're in doubt, you always reach for lavender. It's great for healthy skin, emotional health. It's wonderful for kids, very gentle. I love to add it to some Epsom salts and use it in the bath. I love to make a pillow spray from it. It's great for the face, and I love it, love it, love it in the summer, especially when I've been out in the sun a lot. Like, I'm yawning. You know what? I must have had too much lavender, you guys. Yeah, too much lavender. So the next oil is frankincense. So frankincense is actually harvested and grown in our farm in Oman. And the reason I love that is it shows you that we not only own 11 farms around the world, but when we look at things like frankincense, we don't grow frankincense where frankincense doesn't naturally grow. So it literally comes from that farm in Oman. We take it there. The trees have to be 40 years old. We have to actually have it so that they are in rocks. They grow in rocks. Then we cure that resin in caves for 12 months. Then we actually distill it. So it's a wonderful, wonderful oil for healthy skin, and it's known to have a visible tightening effect on your skin. It's great for emotional support, and I love to use it with lavender to make a facial serum. It was given to baby Jesus, and if it was good enough for Jesus, it is good enough for me. Can I get an amen on that? And then lemon and lemon vitality. So in your kit, you do get a lemon vitality in a 5 ml in a smaller size than the one I'm holding, but I love this. It is so fresh and uplifting. It's also a great one. Shareable. Let's try it. Woo! It's also a great one for detoxifying and cleansing, like lemon juice, but without the acid. We actually get our lemon from the rind. It's cold pressed from the rind, which is very different than any other company. And I think it's such a cool thing when you think about it, because we don't contain that nasty acidic pulp that is bad for your choppers and your tummies. We have all amazing ingredients that are actually going to reinforce the enamel and the stomach lining. Super, super cool thing about our lemon oil. So the next thing about it is it's great as a natural Goo Gone, and it's great as a soft scrub. I love it to remove Sharpie from walls if you have little kids, and it's great in the diffuser along with peppermint for increased alertness, clarity, concentration, and even helps with memory recall. The next oil is peppermint or peppermint vitality, and this is for digestive support and flavoring foods. My all-time favorite is peppermint brownies, y'all. You just add 2 or 3 drops to the whole batch of brownies. All you'll need, you could use a store-bought mix, homemade, your own recipe, and it just really, really tastes refreshing, fresh. It's great this time of the year, and it's also great for alertness and concentration, and it's known to increase accuracy. So it's great to diffuse while you're maybe studying for something, then when you put on your wrist and smell, or diffuse your necklace when you're actually taking the assessment or test. It's great for cooling the body, even if it's not hot outside, if it's just hot on your body. It's great for head tension, and it's great for tense muscles all over. And it's known as a driver, so it's great to layer on top of other essential oils like the next one I'm going to mention. So the next essential oil that comes in the kit, and this one, y'all, it's a little stanky, but it's a favorite for a lot. This essential oil is called Digize, and this is a blend. So we're now going into our blends. Blends, and we'll go back to a couple singles, but blends are really just several different oils blended, create a great synergy, a great frequency to use all together for a specific purpose. This is made with fennel, anise, ginger, tarragon, and peppermint, and this is all for all things tummy and bathroom support. So you want to use this one when peppermint alone isn't enough for digestive support, and it's also great as an after dinner mint. If you don't love the flavor, I know I don't. I actually like to take a clear veggie capsule and add a few drops. Close it up, take it. I love to take it when I'm traveling overseas because I don't want to bring a little buddy back with me in my digestive tract. Next is RC, and I love my RC. It's a great oil. It's blended with 3 types of eucalyptus and other oils. It's great for comfort during the winter months. You can make a homemade chest rub with this and coconut oil. Just take some, blend together, rub it on the chest, bottom of the feet, and you can also add a few drops of this oil to a cup of Epsom salt for a spa-like bath. That's great at just opening up the chest, and it's a great soothing aroma that really makes me feel like I am in a nice fancy spa. The next blend is Thieves. I got my Dear Thieves right here. I love, love, love Thieves. It is a blend with cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and lemon. It's great for healthy immunity, overall wellness, and it's a blend that's included in Young Living's cleaning products. Amazing. You can use a Thieves household cleaner. It's like 67 cents a bottle, y'all. It's incredible. And it's the best oil to have during the winter months along with RC. I, again, love to take this one internally in a capsule or a spoonful of honey. And I really like this one in the diffuser with orange for an uplifting scent. And it smells a little bit like Christmas. Copaiba Vitality. So Copaiba is such a special, special oil. It's tapped from trees in Brazil, just like we tap maple syrup. And it's great for teething babies, just applying a neat right onto their gums. Tired muscles with a lot of friction that you want to reduce. A lot of things in our lives that we don't like come from friction. So I take this one every day to reduce friction. It really helps when I'm training for a marathon or something else that is endurance focused as well. And I love to pair it with Thieves for just an immune support. Great in a capsule for sure. Panaway is another targeted support blend, and it has wintergreen, helichrysum, clove, and peppermint. It's great for tired muscles, great for head tension, if you sit or stand all day or after exercise, and it is best to dilute this one with a carrier oil to make it last a ton longer. Purification. Purification is for all things stanking. Stank, got stinking leg, hey, do that. No. It has lemongrass, citronella, rosemary, tea tree, and it's great for neutralizing odor. And I love to replace my air fresheners I used to have with this. I love to use it on wool dryer balls instead of dryer sheets. It's great. It's a fabric freshener, like a Febreze substitute. It's a shoe odor eliminator. I just put a drop in each shoe or a drop on a cotton ball, shove them in the shoes, and so much more. With lemon and Thieves, y'all, this one adding to your cleaning regimen is for sure going to help you just have a sparkling clean or hire someone to have a sparkling clean bathroom, kitchen, whole house for you. So the next oil that comes in the kit is actually a bonus oil. It has a blend of lime, vanilla, copaiba, cedarwood, and lavender. And it's for everyday stressors, emotional support, and restful sleep. Some even report it's great for concentration. So I love to use this one specifically to help me just curb and kick sugar cravings in the afternoon. And I love it. It just reminds me of having a margarita on a beach. Just lay back. It'll be good to go, and then you can go, and someone comes and serves you a little umbrella drink. So I love Stress Away. Love it. I like to pop the roller top that's actually in your starter kit when you get it. You just take it out and you pop the top right on there. You can roll it on. And there's some other goodies. We actually have that roll-on Fitment, and we have mini bottles, 10 of them, to use on the go or as packets to share with people. And there's even a little description that shows you exactly what to use the oil for. So like if your neighbor or your mom, you want to give them a sample, you don't have to be an expert. You just hand them the card along with the sample. It makes it super duper easy to share. And I love that there's also a product guide in there and a copy of our Essential Oil magazine that'll give you all kinds of tips and hacks for the season and what you get started with your awesome premium starter kit. There are also samples of what we call Ningxia Red. And so Ningxia Red is a fruit-based supplement. It's a superfruit made from wolfberries, which are like the goji berries, only we get them from the Ningxia province of China, and they are just incredible, high in protein, just really great for eye health, really great for healthy blood pressure, and it's great if you make it part of your daily lifestyle because it's supercharged with essential oils, 7 of them, and I drink 1 ounce a day. I feel total difference. Also wonderful for digestion and natural immune support. So pop that babies in the fridge, those 2 babies in the fridge, and just take 1 ounce of it every day, and you'll have 4 servings in there. So all of this is like anything. You don't just want it to fit fit into your life. You want it to be about it. And it's kind of like if you want to get fit and you don't exercise for a day, you don't really end up seeing the results. So if you do something active every day and make it part of your life and make it a long-term focus and a long-term goal, then you will see results at the end, because we reap what we sow. It's a law of the universe. So it's no different with essential oils and with Ningxia Red. You just use them every day and you feel a difference. You're like, wow, the thieves cleaners made a difference. The purification of the diffusers made a difference. The lavender nights made a difference. That's why when you get your kit, the first thing you'll want to do is get on the Essential Rewards program. Because what happens, guys, when you do Essential Rewards is every single month you get to choose what's in your beautiful box that comes to your house. I call it my monthly fun box, and it has my cleaning products and my shampoo and conditioner, all my supplements. It has snacks for me, and you actually just get those every single month, because you want a healthy lifestyle and you're committed to it. So hands down, Ningxia Red, I get it every single month, because the 2 sample packets clearly ain't enough for mama or the babies or the husband. We've replaced, oh man, guys, I think my last list was like 78 things in our home: air fresheners, dryer sheets, household cleaners, candles, shampoo, body wash, face wash, deodorant. So we can do all things with this, make our own or buy it from Living, and they easily pay for themselves with all the things we've just kicked to the curb in our home. And the one thing in addition that I highly recommend from enrollment is that household cleaner, because you can't make anything more effective. One bottle will easily last you 6 to 9 months, depending on how much you actually clean. It's so embarrassing because I don't like to clean a lot. But the other thing with all of this is, guys, 1 in 5 of us dies of cancer every year in our country. It's super depressing. We're diagnosed at an earlier and earlier age. And even though the longevity of our lives, as life expectancy is steadily increasing, we're actually getting diseases earlier for unexplained reasons. We just struggle with chronic fatigue syndrome and infertility and stillbirths and overall just not feeling good. And those are things like including obesity. So I want you to think about that. Really think through and decide for yourself. Are you the keeper of your home? Are you the gatekeeper, the person that decides what comes in, what goes out, and what your family will use? Are you going to let commercial society decide for you, tell you what you need before you even realize you needed it? Because for me, like, it's my job. And I get to lead this household and are charged to be non-toxic. And I have gotten every month to kick out things, replace things, and continuously bless our family and other people with products that are not going to harm them, but are actually going to increase their wellness level. And it's just amazingly powerful. And I want you to be part of it. And I want you to thank the person that invited you tonight, because they really care about your health and wellness, and they need to understand where you are on this journey and if they can partner with you on it. So there's really 3 ways to get these amazing products. So the first one is the Premium Starter Kit, and that's very simple, straightforward. You'll get 24% off retail price forever and ever. You actually will be supporting your body naturally, because you'll get the kit plus the diffusers, and that kit is only $160 for a $320 retail value. Perfectly amazing. The better option for tonight is the Premium Starter Kit. Add on a pack of that, or 2-pack of that Ningxia Red, which is a 1-month supply, and a bottle of Thieves Household Cleaner. And that's really going to kick your wellness journey into high gear and just get you moving and fast tracking on a wellness journey right now, today. So it'll give your body that extra support with the Ningxia Red it needs. Plus, you can remove all sorts of toxic cleaners just with that 1 bottle of Thieves Household. So the best option is the Premium Starter Kit, and you're going to add on the Ningxia and the Thieves Cleaner by setting up your Essential Rewards order. That means you'll get ER points back right away, 10 to 25%, a free bottle. This one's a free bottle of Christmas Spirit for the 100 PV level, and the 190 PV level, we get 2 additional oils. And you'll start swapping out the products right now in a very cost-effective way. We call it transfer buying, but I would love to get you together and make a plan for you, especially for long-term, on how you can actually do that. So with all 3 options, you can also get your your kit paid for. If you want to know more about that, I'm happy to help you. You can do two things. You can get with the person that actually sends you this class, or message me directly on Facebook and let me know, and I'll show you how easy peasy it is to get your kit paid for this month. And then you choose your diffuser options. Really, that base model diffuser, it's a great for a starter kit diffuser, is 160. The Rainstone's 8 hours, and it has a remote, it's 205. And then you can use the Aria, which is the Cadillac of diffusers. Has a glass dome, a wooden base. You can plug in your iPad, iPod, iPhone to it, and the Aria retail is $296, and with the kit's only $250. So it's a lot cheaper to get it with the kit than get it alone. I, again, want to thank all of you. I want to encourage you to just, in your mind, think about if you are at the good, the better, or the best option for you tonight, and go ahead, and the person who sent you is going to send you their link. If I send you to our class tonight, which I hope some of you, it was me that referred you, because it, again, is my passion, something I love, then I'm going to go ahead and make sure you have my link. We'll help you get started. We'll get you all plugged in, and you're welcome to be in both of our usage group and our business or sharing group right away. Thanks for your time. I cannot wait for you to get started and be partners with us on this amazing health journey. Thanks you all, and look forward to welcoming you in the group soon.